So try those assignments. If you still face problem, probably we will connect one-on-one, because the class time, we should complete our topics. So yeah, if you still have any problem, you all have my number in the WhatsApp group. Probably we will connect one-on-one and then fix any queries related to a class. Okay.
Yeah,
So
okay.
yes, right. So yes, we were talking about reports and dashboards and the configuration parameters for reports and how it is going to look. Yesterday we have seen how our report looks like. So we just need to add reports and dashboards tab to our uh, main screen. How to add? Yesterday I have shown you. Let me log into Arc. So we have added this. So just you need to click on this and customize and add your reports and dashboards tab. Customize my tabs and add your reports and dashboards tab. And yes, click on the reports tab and you will see what are all the reports already available. And these are the already available folders in our report tabs. So these are already given standard report folders available in the reports. So, so yesterday we have created this folder, talent acquisition, our new report folder. And so for every dashboard, we need a report first. So the dashboards, yes, we will do the practical of the dashboards soon. Okay. So this is about how we can add the reports and dashboards to our screen. And okay, so coming to our topic, the screen is not getting shared. Right. So these are the folders available. If you want a new folder to be created, you can create it. And all these folders are going to be lying in our folders object named folder. Okay. All the email folders as well as the report folders, all these folders are going to be stored in our object called folders. Okay. So okay. So yes, the folders reports will be using the user context data, one thing, and it is always a real-time data. Like now, the data loader was not taking the real-time data, right? But our report will take the real-time data. Okay. So it will only till the last minute, any actions you perform, those actions will be visible on your report. So how it is going to take, I'll show you. And to configure reports and dashboards, we have done it. So we added these two tabs to our navigation bar. Each report should get resides in report folder. Salesforce has two types of report folders, standard report folder and the custom report folders. So standard, yes, we just saw the reports folders just now. If you want, let me show it again. Yeah, these are the standard and custom report folders. So all the standard reports folders already available, and this one is the custom report folder which I have created yesterday. So this is where we are going to store our report, if any. We are going to run a few reports today and then store them in this. So the standard folders are ready-made folders provided by Salesforce. In custom, the Salesforce developer or administrator can create a custom folder. So we just created, so based on our business requirement again. So we can create a folder like talent acquisition weekly reports, talent acquisition monthly reports folder, talent acquisition quarterly reports folder. So something like that based on our requirement, business requirement, we can create. So yes. So while creating the reports, there are four types of reports: tabular reports, summary reports, joint reports, and matrix reports. So these are like four different kinds of reports which are available within our reports in Salesforce. So each of them has their own, uniqueness. We would be explaining them. We will be dealing them with in detail. So let's come to something called tabular reports. So tabular report are these are the basic type of reports which represents the data in the form of tabular structure. So it's just the rows. As the name indicates, it's just the rows and columns. Okay, so it's just data in the form of tabular format, and we can have the grand total also at the bottom. So there is one limitation for tabular reports. So chart components cannot be applicable for tabular reports. So we cannot, when a report is created of type tabular type, so we cannot make the data to be visible in a chart component. So that's the drawback of tabular report. So while creating, we can add the required user defined conditions to filter the visible data to be visible. So Salesforce provides three types of filters. Yes, let me show the org. So here you go and click on new report and you select your object to be on which you want to prepare a report, and then you click create. So when you go here, if you see, there are options, multiple options, right? So these are our configuration parameters. Okay. So filters, if you just click add, it will add the default filter, that is field filter. Okay. So we have three types of filters here: field filter, cross filter, and row limit filter. So these are the three filters available. Um, One task for you. So as of like 6 months back data, we don't have this row limit filter on the lightning experience. So tomorrow, you guys go and check it whether we have row limit filter in the lightning experience or not. Okay, this is classic. So we are in the classic. In classic we have all these three types of filters. So as of 6 months back data, we don't have the row limit filter in the lightning experience, but there were multiple ideas being exchanged on this to give this row limit filter on the lightning experience. Okay. So there is something called there is something called idea exchange on Salesforce. So I'm just trying to show you there is something called idea exchange in within Salesforce. So if you face any kind of issues or problems in the Salesforce, probably you can raise it to Salesforce, and based on this points and votes for your idea, based on the requirement and based on this particular point raised by multiple people, so Salesforce may think on it and go ahead and implement your idea in the coming releases. So that's what Salesforce Idea Exchange is all about. So, so we have a place called Idea Exchange. You just go there and type in your idea or the enhancement which Salesforce can make it in the Lightning experience, and then that is being taken care. Okay, so these are all, see, if you see some remove 99 row cap from row limit filters on reports. So this is one idea raised by some person and it has some 400 points and 40 votes. So based on the requirement, Salesforce may go ahead and include this particular idea in their coming releases. So this is how it works. So the row limit filter was not there in the Lightning. So just go ahead and check it. I can check it now, but I'm giving a task to you. So these are the filters which are available. What each filter is all about, yes, we will see. Okay. Uh, okay. So while creating a report, we can add the required conditions and then create a report. So there are three types of filters applicable for the reports, three types of filters for classic, and only two types of filters for lightning. And this was like 6 months back data. Probably we could have got the row limit filter. So we went, since I was not using it, I'm not aware of it. Yeah. So field filter, by using this option, we can add one or more user-defined conditions to get applied after the records to be visible inside the report. So it's just a condition, okay? So account equals to some, in our case, Gini point, or account equals to hiring manager. So we can give field direct condition, and we can apply that filter based on the fields inside it. So we can apply conditions. That's a field filter. Cross filter, by using this, we can fetch the records from the object and represent on the report by adding conditions on related objects. So this is dealing with, the cross filter is dealing with the relationship. Okay. So we can have records fetched from an object which is related to our object. So let's say if we take an account, so we can, using the cross filter, we can fetch the records of opportunities or contacts by making use of the cross filter within our account object. So because the contacts and opportunities are all related to account. And row limit filter only in Salesforce Classic, as you can see. By using this approach, we can restrict the number of records to be visible inside. Okay, so it's just that the number of rows to be displayed on your report. Okay, you can give a condition limit 5. So only for the first 5 records will be displayed, limit to 10. The first 10 records will be displayed, and limit to 50. The first 50 records only will be displayed. So it's row limit filter. Okay, so you can give a limit on the number of records to be displayed on your report by using the row limit filter. To configure the report, Salesforce provides below two features: report builder and report scheduler. Report builder is nothing but how we are going to build a report, like what are all the configuration parameters we are going to use, what are the filter conditions we are going to use, what type of report we are going to use, and uh, whom should we give access to this particular type of reports, whether we need an export of this report or we just need a printout of this report. So, or we need to send an email to this report. So yeah, all those things we are doing it in report builder. Report scheduler, we are going to schedule our reports, like if we can uh, you know create I mean, we can see the report created every Saturday at 7 a.m. in the morning. So we can schedule that particular, we can create a report and we can schedule it to run on every Saturday 7 a.m. So yeah, report scheduler is basically used for to make a schedule for the report. So if it's needed for sales processes, marketing process. So even they may need even the daily report also. So it's like when it comes to sales uh, application sales process, so they may need some data at the end of the day, like how much revenue we were able to make today, how much sales we were able to make today, and based on that we are going to make changes to our strategies for tomorrow's sales. So yeah, that is how it happens in the real time. So so that's the reason we need this reports, or daily reports, weekly reports, or monthly reports. So that at the end of the day, they can have a look at the report and see we did good in these areas and we did not do good in these areas, right? So that's how it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and create a tabular report. Okay, so assignment 24, I think the number is different. Create a tabular report to represent 25 is completed. Okay, so we are going to do this assignment number 26. Create a tabular report to represent all customer records in the tabular format along with the grand total. So it's just a simple, straightforward report, a tabular report. Okay, since we just understood what a tabular report is all about, so we are working, doing the practical session on the tabular report. So go to our org. So we are on our classic experience, and we understood how to add these two tabs, and go to reports tab. So here we can see the standard folders and the custom folders. Okay. So here we see two buttons, new report, new dashboard. Click on new report and select the object and on which you want a report to be generated. So I selected account, click on create, and here is what the screen shows like this. Okay. So I just want to see here we have everything, right? My accounts, my team's accounts, all accounts. So we don't want all accounts, we just want only my accounts. Okay, so date field, we can filter our reports based on the created date as well. So I'm not touching this field. Range, see, this is the data range on which we want to work. So if we want to work previous year, current year, or custom means we can select the period from and to, from which period. Like let's say, so for the, I need to work on a report of data for the month of February. So you can give custom here and select 1st of February to 28th of February. And then you can create a report of the records which were created in between those particular date range. So I'm going with all time. Okay. And yes, if you want to specify any filters, you can specify. I just want to limit my report to say top 10 records. Yeah, row limit filter. So I just want to display only 10 records. Okay. So you can specify the sort order also, ascending or descending, and yeah. Okay. So click on OK, and this is your report. Okay. Click on the run report, and the report will be displayed. So I was asking only 10 records to be displayed. I was applying row limit filter. So that's the reason it was showing only 10 records, where I have other records like hiring manager, candidate, also other objects which I have created, right? Other records. So on the account object. So those were not displayed because I was applying a row limit filter on it. And that's the reason it's showing only 10 records. And here, this is our report. Now we have something called here, we can run reports, we can schedule it, and this hide details. If we click hide details, it's going to not show our details of the report, show details. Okay. And customize, we can customize the report. We can move the columns and rows and here and there. Save the report, printable view, export, add to campaign. This is another complex thing. Yeah, we will discuss. And first what I'll do is I will save this report. So it's just account, account records first 10. Okay, so only first 10 I'm keeping. So here, what I'm doing, I'm selecting my folder, which I have created the custom folder, and click on save and run report also we can do. Okay, so now here, if we go to our folder, talent acquisition. So our report is saved here. So when I say a report is saved, that doesn't mean those 10 records are saved in it. It means that the report configuration parameters are saved, because uh, report will always fetch the real-time data. So it won't keep the data inside it. It will just fetch the real-time data. But here in this case, I have applied a row limit filter, and that's the reason if you run the same report even after 10 days, it will give the same information mostly, unless you have deleted some records. Yeah. So because it's going to fetch the first 10 records. So if you are going to go ahead and delete first two records, yes, there would be a change in the report data because first two records are gone, and all other records are moved up, and the next two records are fetched into ninth and 10th place. So first 10 records will be displayed. So that's how it is. So it's going to save the configuration parameters of that report which we have created, but not the actual report data, because reports always done on the real-time data. So this is how we can save a report, uh, create a report and save it in our uh, folder. Okay, so this is all about configuring a tabular report of customer records in a tabular format. So we'll go ahead and do other one. Assignment 2, configure a tabular report to represent hot rating customer records inside the report. Okay, so this is our condition. So condition is hot rating customer records. Okay, so go ahead, go to our sales. See this one we have done. assignment 27, we are doing it. Okay. So create a tabular report to represent hot rating customer records inside the report. Go to our org again. So we are on the reports, and yes, create a new report. So we just need hot rating customers. So create a report. Okay. So here, if you can see, when once I select my uh, object on which I have to create a report, it will display all the fields available in that object here, and it would display here. So here I just need the rating field. Okay. So I don't need the type. What you can do is you can remove the columns, you can add the columns, and you can do one more thing is you can drag and drop directly. So rating is already there, so it won't. Let's say account name. Account name is already there. Let's take created by. Go ahead and drop it here. We can see account owner. It's already there. So what we need is the rating field. Uh, right. Actually, we haven't given any rating to our customers. So that's the reason it is all blank here. So what I'll do is first I'll go to my accounts, and again, let's do a hands-on now. Okay. So let's go ahead and do an update operation using our data loader. Okay. All right. So account records. First, go to the data loader. First, I'll do the account records export. Okay. Export my account records, connect to the org. Select this. So what we are doing, we just need to rating field. So I am just creating a file, save. I gave the destination, click on next. Select all the fields. I just need the rating field, okay? Okay. So here it's again a hands-on for you to use the data loader. So what we are doing to perform the tabular report, we don't have the rating already updated. So I'm going to update the I have performed export operation now. I will take that file and update the rating values, and then perform update operation using data loader. So then make sure I just verify that all those accounts are updated with the rating field value. Then I'm going to go and then do the tabular report. So 26 and zeros failures. All right. Okay, this is our file. So there were a couple of records, auto-created records, which are having the ratings. So what I'm doing, all Hyderabad, few of them I'm putting as hot. I'm just randomly updating this field because I want to create a report of it, rating field. So what I'm doing is I'm updating my uh, account records, uh, which is so for update, I just need the record ID for sure. So since I'm just updating only one field value, I am selecting only the rating field. Okay, save. And this is our account export rating. Okay, go to your data loader. You're seeing, right? Okay, now what we are doing, we are updating. Click on update, select account, select our file, account export update, and click on next. Okay, map the fields. So I just need ID and rating. ID is ID, drag and drop here, and rating. Yes, rating is rating, drag and drop here, and then click on OK, right? Finish, yes. There were 26 successful updates and zero errors. So we are good. So let's go ahead and check our accounts. So here I don't have rating field, but if I add it now, it will automatically get refreshed and it will display all those uh, rating values which we have added. Right? Go to field to display. So you will have to do a refresh. And all the rating field should be displayed, right? Okay, this is so rating. here, select it, bring it to the top, save, and here's your rating. So for all our 26 account records, we updated the rating field. So this is how we do update operation using our data loader. Now let's go back to our tabular report. So I'm going to classic, and here on the reports, I want to create a new report on my account object again. Go ahead, click on create. So yes, I'll go with all accounts. And what is my, so I want rating is displayed here. I want to remove this column. You can remove it. I don't want this column. Remove it. I want billing city. Drag and drop here. And then what else? Annual revenue. I want, okay. So these are all the things. And okay, our condition is, okay, go to our condition, field filter, click on field filter, and then click on account rating selector. Sorry, it's just rating, right? Rating. So here is rating. Rating equals to, oh nice. This is lookup and insert rating equals to hot. And I want to go with all time data. I mean all the accounts. Now I want to add, so this is the condition I want to give, and then I click on run. Okay. And then you can click on run report. Okay. On top. So this is your report. So this out of 26 records, we have 14 records which are having the rating as hot. So you can just verify that with your uh, data which is in your org. Okay. So this before that, let's go ahead and save this report. Hot rating customers. Okay, so this is our report, and I just want to save it to again talent acquisition folder, save. Okay, so now what I'll do, I'll show you a demo of how it is working on the real-time data. Okay, so now if you click on hot rating customers and click on this, your report will be displayed, and it is having 14 records. Okay, so note this. Okay, so let's go ahead and add, make a change to one of the hot rating customer and see whether this report is pulling the real-time data or not. Okay, that is the demo which I wanted to give you. Okay, go to accounts. So this candidate record, I just want to change it as wow. Okay. And then you have to click on save, which is on down. See, here is the save, right? Click on save. And yes, if you refresh, so one of our record we have made the rating as warm. Okay. So now go back to our report which we have created, and we are on the talent acquisition folder. Okay. Hot rating customers. Let's go ahead and we can run this report. Okay. Click on this. This report runs and you can see only 13 records. So that means it is running on the real-time data. So that point I just want to demonstrate uh, practically. So here, if you see printable view export, so there are chances that you may need this report in an Excel or .csv file. You can do click on export and this will save. So you can be CSV or XLS file. You can export it and you can view it or share it wherever, whatever you want. Okay, let's do an XLS export. So I have this report, right? Let me show you. So here is this report. Okay. So you can, why the sharing has stopped? Okay, so this is the report you can see, which is having 13 records because one of the record which we have made it warm. So that's why it's showing out of 14, it's showing only 13. So here you can see the disclaimer information, hot rating customers, copyright, salesforce.com. So there can be a scenario like we need to share this report and we don't want this disclaimer information to be displayed because that person whom we are sending the report will clearly understand that we are using the Salesforce or something like that. So we don't want those details to be displayed on this report page. So yes, we can do using the printable format. So that's the reason we have. Okay. So this is export functionality, and we have this. I'm sorry. Okay. So again, go to our report and we have this report run. So this export, yes, we have done a demo printable view. What is the printable view? Let's see. So when we click on printable view, we can either give it to print, we can see it in the Excel sheet. So here also we can see the disclaimer information. So if we do not want this disclaimer information to be displayed, you can go to your org. Okay, let's go to the org. See, we can go to this setup, and in the quick find box, you can find reports and dashboard settings. You can go to that reports and dashboard settings, and here we can uh, make settings that we don't want that disclaimer information to be displayed on our report. So we can make that setting here. Yeah. Oh, it's slow. Right. Okay. So here you can see exclude disclaimer form from report exports in Lightning Experience, exclude disclaimer from report run pages and from, so both we want. We want exports as well as printable view. So you can click on this too, and you can save, and that's it. We are done. So now if you go ahead and export a report, the disclaimer information will not be displayed. So let's go to the report. Let's go to the account records and export. Right. See, we can see the report and we don't have the disclaimer information, right? So this is way we can do some settings on our reports and dashboards. We can go to our settings of reports and dashboards from our setup, quick find box, search for reports and dashboard settings, and then we can do that settings, right? So yes, we have done these two assignments, 26 and 27. 28 and 29 are for you. Create a tabular report to represent all customer records inside the table who raised two cases. So there is a condition here. Okay. So you just try this and let me know if you face any problem, but it should not be that hard. We just need to give the filter conditions and configure a tabular report to represent top three highest revenue, annual revenue customer records. So how you are going to do this? Any idea? Anyone? If you can think of from today's class, create a tabular report to represent all the customer records inside the table. Not this one, this one. Create a tabular report to represent top three highest annual revenue customer records. So how we are going to do this?
We have to give condition.
Mhm. Okay. And condition is fine, but we need to display only three records.
Okay, you have to limit the rows. I mean, can you
Yeah.
put the three,
Row limit
three
also.
rows? Yeah.
Condition plus row limit, both we
Yeah.
have to use. All right. So that's all about tabular reports. Yes, we'll talk about summary reports in tomorrow's class. So these two assignments I would give you. Go ahead and complete it. And any questions, reach out to me one on one. Probably in the class we can't get the time wasted. So we discussed about tabular reports. So tabular reports is nothing but it's just rows and columns. It's that simple report, like it is containing rows and columns with a grand total in it. I forgot to show you. You always have the total number of records, right, in the bottom. So yes, that's the grand total. It can be displayed, and for tabular reports, chart components won't be applicable. And we have seen the three types of filters which are available in Salesforce Classic: field, cross, and row limit, and we made use of a few of them, right? So row limit is used to limit the number of rows to be displayed on our report. And what is report builder and report scheduler? We have done the reports, but yes, what is report builder? What is report scheduler? Yes, we will have them. We already did it, but yes, I'll show you clearly what are this, how is it in the summary reports. Yeah. So tabular reports, we have configured two tabular reports. One is just customer records, and the other one is hot rating customer records. So we just give the filter condition for hot rating. So other two are for your task for you to represent all the customer records inside a table who raised the cases. So this the filter condition again, it has a here what we need to use. Anyone from today's class? Anyone can answer?
Uh,
We will have to use the cross filter. Okay, so that's because on account case is a lookup available. So case and account are related in a lookup relation. So yes, we will have to use cross filter for raised cases. So make use of the cross filter and then you can do this. And then
Hello.
the next is in, yes,
We have another session right now.
yes, yeah. I'm going to close in 1 minute.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
So, and this one, it's easy, right? So you will have to give condition, okay? And then also you will have to make use of the row limit as well, okay? So both.
yeah.
So just do this and come back to our tomorrow's class. And any doubts, please reach out to me. And yes, please complete all your assignments on the day given itself so that it will be easy and you will have hands-on and you will not forget that particular topic. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
And that is
Okay,
all
fine.
for today's
Thank you.
class. Have a good day. Bye.